Petals! Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Aura and thank you so much for clicking on my video today. It's really great to have you here. So I am back today with a pick a card reading. I'm really looking forward to this one. This one is all about the 8/8 Lionsgate portal, and we will be diving deep to bring through lots of information today about what this Lionsgate portal is opening up for you and what does it mean for you. So we will be diving in and firstly discovering the energies that are supporting you during this time of the Lionsgate portal. And then what opportunities is this portal opening up for you? We'll then be bringing through information about the manifestations that you are aligning with. So any manifestations that are coming through for you during this time or following on from the Lionsgate portal, and finishing off your reading with spiritual guidance moving forward. So like I said, we will be diving really deep today and bringing through lots of information, and I really cannot wait to get into these readings today. So if you are not familiar with what the 8/8 Lionsgate portal is, or if you just like a little bit of a refresh, basically every year on and around the 8th day of the 8th month, so basically the 8th of August, there is a cosmic alignment called the Lionsgate portal or the Lion's Gateway. The Lionsgate portal marks a time of increased cosmic energy flowing between the physical and the spiritual realms. This astrological and spiritual gateway has roots that go back to the ancient Egyptians, and for thousands of years has been observed and honoured as a sacred time of activating energy and good vibes. The Lionsgate portal is marked by the powerhouse number 8/8, the sun's presence in the astrological sign of Leo, the lion, and the rising of the star Sirius on the horizon. The Lionsgate portal opens on July the 26th, peaks on August the 8th, and then closes on August the 12th. So these readings are for this time period and also for what you may expect moving forward after this portal closes. I felt called to use all pyrite crystals for this reading today, as the colour gold is such a powerful colour for this time. It's a powerful symbolism of the rich colour of abundance, the sun, the stars, and the lion, fueling the energy of luxury, gratitude, and manifestations. And the Lionsgate portal is such a fantastic time for manifestations, and that's why I'm including it in these readings today to see what manifestations you are aligning with. Also, just as a little side note here, it's also a really good tip to decorate any altars that you might have for this Lionsgate portal with gold items, as that can help raise the frequency, raise the energy, and attract good things, positive things towards you. So that's just a little side note there. So we do have 3 different groups to choose from today, represented by 3 different crystals. For group number 1, we have this pyrite cluster. For group number 2, we have this pyrite sphere. And for group number 3, we have the pyrite egg. So please pick a group or crystal that you feel intuitively called to. You may select more than one group if that's what your intuition is telling you. That just means that there might be more messages spread throughout that group for you. I am open for personal and private readings, so if this is something that interests you, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to view all of the services that I currently offer, as well as book your reading directly with me there. I'm also potentially thinking about maybe offering a special Lionsgate portal reading as well. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to put this out at the time that I'm recording this, but if I do, you'll be able to find the link in the description box. I will pop that down there for you so that you don't miss out if that's something you're interested in, and basically you'll be able to check that out via that link on my website and see what this reading includes and see if it resonates with you and book with me directly there. I really look forward to connecting with you. So without further ado, my loves, let's get diving into these readings today. The timestamps will be in the description box and in the pinned comments, and I shall see you at your selected group. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. If you selected this pyrite cluster, this is your reading for the Lionsgate portal. So we will be diving deep today to bring through lots of information about what this Lionsgate portal means for you, what energies are supporting you during this time and going forward. What opportunities is this portal opening up for you and bringing through any information about any manifestations that you are aligning with? So what might be manifesting for you during this time? And then we will close off your reading to bring through some spiritual guidance for you during this time as well. So I have already pulled a card for each group, and this is going to be the energies that are supporting you during this time of the Lionsgate portal. But before we uncover what this card is, and discover what energies are supporting you, I do want to go through some pre-download energies that I was picking up on as I was connecting with your group. So during this time of the Lionsgate portal, I'm really feeling for you there's a real strong possibility and support when it comes to your higher chakra openings. So the more attunement of your energy centers, your higher energy centers. So that will be the third eye and the crown. But I'm also feeling that there's the other, because we do have other chakras as well as the 7 main chakras, and I feel like they're all coming online. I'm just seeing almost like a connection board, like within a motherboard on a computer, and there's just like lights going on, lots of different lights, and I feel like all of your energy centers, higher energy centers, are being activated. I'm hearing the word fine-tuning as well that's coming through for you. I feel like you're going to be more sensitive and susceptible to the energies that are opening up here, and therefore you're going to have a higher access to these energies if this is something that you want to do, if this is something that you consciously choose to tap into and intend to tap into. So you're able to tap into higher wisdom, basically, is what I'm saying, and is what is coming through here. Okay, so it's really important for you to take time to meditate during this time, and really center yourself, ground yourself, so that when you are connecting with the higher realms and opening up those higher energy centers, you're not feeling too floaty, you're not floating away. And I do see a lot of you having like astral travel, things in dream state as well coming through as well. So if you are experiencing that, make sure that you are grounding yourself in your waking life, and there's various different ways and practices to be able to ground yourself. Loads of different free resources online and YouTube that I would recommend you check out, and it's also a really good time for you to go within as well, because you're really going to be able to get a lot of downloads, a lot of spiritual downloads, a lot of higher guidance downloads, like I said, and also a lot of activations within those energy centers, particularly the higher chakras, the third eye, the crown, the soul star chakra. There's a lot of alignments coming through for you there. So let's get into the card here to see what energies are supporting you during this time. Wow, you have the fire energy coming through here. Absolutely gorgeous. The number 28 might be significant for you here, or the number 10, okay? So the number 10 always talks about completions. So I do feel like you're wrapping something up. But this card says creation, destruction, beginning, and expression. So like I said about the number 10, it talks about closing of cycles. It talks about wrapping something up. It talks about an ending of a situation or closing something out, and therefore something new is now able to come through. So I do feel like you might be it's almost like tearing down the old to build the new. You might have been going through this recently, where you've said goodbye to old situations, potentially relationships, connections, mindsets, even kind of reframed and restructured your goals, your plans, your dreams, what it is that you want to be, what it is you want to achieve. I just see you kind of like being done with that once and for all. And this energy here is supporting you to do that. The energy here is supporting you to start something new, to birth something new into creation here, and also to say goodbye to the old that no longer resonates with you. So it's a really good time for you to use this energy of fire to burn away what does no longer serve you, okay? And that could also be ways of seeing things as well. It could be fears, it could be negative patterns, it could be karmic patterns, things that have been passed down to you from your lineage, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, and it's like it's kind of like stuck here within your energy field, and you're saying, no, I don't want to claim that. I don't want to go in that direction. I want to break the mold. I'm getting an energy here of breaking the mold and starting new things, expressing yourself for who you truly are. I'm being shown some of you might want to change your image, change the way you dress, change the way you appear, you outwardly to the world as well, on a physical level, not just an internal level. I do see, huge internal shifts taking place for you, but also on a physical level as well. Some of you might be changing your hairstyle, your hair color, wearing different clothes, doing something differently, getting, you know, new tattoos. I just see you wanting to to express yourself more and more authentically to you as well, and not caring about what other people think, not worrying about if this tattoo is gonna you know, pee your boss off and, you know, put you in a bad light with your parents or your family or whatever it is. You know, you're just choosing you, and you're choosing to, you know, be yourself unapologetically. So that's really beautiful energy coming through there. So we'll just place that to one side here, and let's get into now some opportunities that are opening up for you during this time. So what opportunities is this Lionsgate portal, you know, activating and opening up for group number 1, please, those who chose the Pyrite cluster? What opportunities is the Lionsgate portal opening up for group 1, please? Thank you. Okay. So we do have here the Queen of Wands. Yes, like I was saying about your physical appearance, the Queen of Wands is the most attractive queen in the whole of the tarot. Someone who is very, very just eye-catching, someone who has like a strong physical beauty, but also an energetic beauty as well. Gorgeous. And we have the 9 of Chalices coming through. Gorgeous. The 9 of Cups. And we have the Magician. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is such positive energy coming through here. I really love to see this here. So many positive energies and opportunities this portal is opening up for you here, group 1. Really fantastic energy here. So it's interesting how we do have the Queen of Wands, and you've got the fire element that's come through as well. And the Wands is connected with the fire element. So there is a strong fire element supporting you right now to follow your passions, follow your, you know, passions, your creativity, what really sparks you. I'm hearing a spark of the divine as well, which is very interesting because I'm really being drawn to that imagery of the Magician, kind of like, you know, that infinity symbol, just being connected. So there is something here, like I said, being connected. They're holding their hands up and they're looking upwards towards the sky, and they're very much like connected with source. Okay, so there's something here with your connection. And I just heard wisdom as well. You are getting a lot of divine wisdom that has been downloaded to you during this time, and you're going to be able to have the opportunity to utilize this into your passions, into your creativity, to do something that is going to require you to be seen here, require you to be known. An opportunity that is also opening up to you here is a wish fulfillment here with the 9 of Chalices. The 9 of Chalices talks about joy, it talks about general happiness and wishes being met. So with this ladybird here, this ladybug really standing out to me here, that can also talk about good luck. So I do feel like your luck is shifting. If you feel like you've been down and out, or your luck just hasn't been working for you, things might have been working against you, or maybe things have been slow to come through, there is an energy here supporting you to finally have a breakthrough here when it comes to a wish fulfillment, which is really beautiful to see. I really love this. And, you know, huge manifestation energy around you here with the Magician card. The Magician is like the epitome of manifestation. The Magician is incredibly skilled at what they do. They have all of the tools here in the tarot to be able to achieve their dreams, to be able to achieve their goals. I feel like you've worked really hard in all areas of your life. You're very skilled, you're very diligent, you're very capable, and you've had to do a lot of grafting, I feel, to get to where you have been. I feel like maybe you've done a lot of studying, a lot of learning, a lot of difficulties you've had to go through, a lot of, you know, ways you've had to learn how to adapt and cope with situations. And I feel like that has given you such wisdom, such deep spiritual wisdom here. And this isn't even talking about your past life and, you know, soul gifts that you have brought through into this life as well. So on top of all that, with those combined together, this makes you very capable and very powerful when it comes to being successful. Okay, so there is definitely something manifesting here, and it is something to do with a wish fulfillment, something to do with a goal, and also something to do with your creativity and passions. So that's really gorgeous. What's on the back of the deck? Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, you've had to work really diligently at something. You've put a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and it might have taken its sweet time to come through to you as well, okay? I'm also being drawn to how this person is pregnant on this card as well. So if any of you have been wanting, you know, to get pregnant or to conceive, this could be a possibility opening up to you during this time as well, okay? So that's really beautiful energy. I love this. So let's see what else. What else? Getting the right cards here. So what opportunities are this portal opening up for group number 1, please? Can we get some more messages and guidance and insights here, please? Group number 1. What opportunities is this portal, Lionsgate portal, opening up for group number 1? 1 second. That just literally wanted to escape and leap onto the floor there. We have justice. Yeah, you're receiving your justice. Things are coming back into balance. The justice is also a major arcana in the tarot as well. So I do feel like this is a continuation here from what I was saying. You know, you've had to really go through hard situations. Like I said, you might have felt like your luck was down and out, like things didn't work out for you. Maybe things happened unfairly for you and you weren't seeing the fruits of your labor. You weren't seeing the rewards for everything you have been putting in here, but this is going to change, okay? Anyone of you who might be, you know, involved in the law or a law situation, I do see this working out in your favor as well, like things ruling in your favor. So that's not going to resonate for everyone here, but ultimately there is going to be a balance that's brought through for you as well. And what else? What other opportunities are coming through? We also have trust, okay? So there's a deeper leveling of trust here within yourself. I feel like you're going to be trusting yourself more. You're going to be trusting your choices. You're going to be trusting your decisions, and the ways that, you know, you are being guided to move forward here. You're also going to be trusting your skills, trusting yourself, you know, having an up level here when it comes to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is incredibly self-confident, you know, believes in themselves like 100-fold. You know, knows that they are worthy, knows that they are the best at what they do. And of course, the Magician holds that energy as well. And so you're going to be able to trust yourself when it comes to this. You're going to be able to realize that you are really good at what you do. And, you know, if not the best at what you do, you know, one of the best, you know, you are up there with the, you are up there at the top, and this is an energy that is coming through here. There is a reconciliation energy coming through as well. So if you're needing to reconcile with anyone, or, you know, come back together, you know, heal something, that is a possibility as well coming through for you, which is really beautiful. So what else? Let's get some more information. What other opportunities is the Lionsgate portal opening up for group 1, please? Can we get some more information here? Thank you. Wow, we have the angelic realms, a team effort, charity, validation, and patience. Oh my gosh. So like I was saying, how you are, you know, incredibly tapped in and in tune with the divine here, connected with the divine. You know, there isn't a support of the angels around you, angelic support around you, which is really beautiful here, okay? And, you know, you're really going to see how much your spirit team are supporting you in your endeavors, supporting you in whatever it is that you are wanting to do. And I do see you receiving something that, you know, you are worthy of, that you have been waiting a long time for as well. It's almost like your good karma is coming through for you. I'm being shown like a rush of water coming through, like the dam has been open and the water is just gushing through, and it's going to be hitting you really hard. The good karma, the positivity, the good opportunities, the good luck is going to be hitting you really hard, and you might kind of be taken aback by it because maybe you're not used to this. You're not used to things working out for you. You're not used to, you know, receiving what it is that you truly deserve. And so the angels have been working on your behalf behind the scenes to create some sort of justice here, and also, you know, give you validation. I'm hearing gift you a validation that you need in order to have confidence in yourself and belief in yourself, that, you know, you are good at what you do, you are strong, you are capable, and you are deserving, and you are worthy. There's also something, you know, about patience here, which makes a lot of sense with the Seven of Pentacles, because that does talk about patience, and it's almost like your patience is paying off. That's the energy that I'm receiving here. Your patience is paying off, which is really beautiful. On the bottom of the deck, we do have galactic vibration, personal conviction, raising your your resilience and direct channel. Yeah, you are a direct channel. Like I was saying here with the Magician card, the energy I was picking up from this card, it's like holding your hands up and receiving all of the divine downloads. And that is also what came through in the pre-downloads for your reading as well. You know, really tapping into higher wisdom and, you know, connecting and opening up your higher chakras. And that enables us, when our higher chakras are open, to really receive that divine wisdom, be a divine channel, particularly with the angels, and directly to source as well, directly to God consciousness, the universe, okay? And also you're stepping into your personal convictions. And that's the same sort of energy that I was getting here with the fire element. It's like you're doing things unapologetically. You're standing in your own convictions, believing in yourself, and following your guidance here. And also, you know, like I was saying, everything that you have been through, all your difficulties, all of your trials, your traumas, your heartbreaks, your lessons, they've really built a true resilience within you, that over time, you know, you have really changed who you are on a deep level. And now it's time for you to have the opportunity to stand in that power and become who you came here to be. Wow, really beautiful messages coming through. So let's see. Let's get here for group 1 some manifestations that they are aligning with. What manifestations is group 1 aligning with during this time of the Lionsgate portal? What manifestations are they aligning with? Okay, what do we have? So we have winter, reflection, transition and release. And we have dress rehearsal, alternative course and choices. Yeah, really interesting. We do also have selenite on the bottom of the deck and spiritual activation and stimulation. So it's like I was saying, you know, again, selenite is a white crystal, a very light crystal, you know, really connected to the higher realms. It's a very good crystal, you know, to connect with source, to purify your energy and to, you know, enable and open up that divine and clear channel as well. Okay, so that I feel like there's something that you've been reflecting on here, and there's a transition that is coming through for you. There is a change that is coming through for you, and a release that is coming through for you as well. So if you've been needing some sort of, I'm hearing respite, release from something, release from a burden, release from a situation that maybe you just feel like you don't know how to get out of, you don't know how to make things better, you don't know how to change something that has been weighing you down, that has been very difficult for you, that has maybe been making you feel disconnected, maybe from your life, from yourself, from others around you, or even disconnected from your dreams, and your manifestations in general. I feel like there's a release coming through here. I feel like there's a weight that's being lifted. I feel like there was something energetically that was just almost like acting as a block for this change, for this transition. And I see that releasing now. And with the dress rehearsal, this card always talks to me about standing in your true authenticity, about revealing yourself. You've really done a lot of work, like I've already mentioned, you know, to prepare yourself for something, to up level yourself and to kind of master something. Yeah, I'm hearing master. And you're no longer in the energy of a dress rehearsal. You're graduating, you're up leveling, and you might be taken in a different direction for you to be able to do this, and this might be unexpected for you. But don't forget, we do have this energy of destruction with the fire element coming through for you. So what is not for your highest good is going to be burnt away, it is going to be torn down, but something better is going to appear for you. And I'm really being drawn here to the silhouette here on the top of the card. It's almost like you can't quite see something clearly, you can't quite see how something is going to be revealed, but there is going to be a reveal here, okay? And I feel like you've almost like stepped onto a higher timeline here because of the choices that you have made. You've made some sort of choice here that has put you on a different timeline, that is elevating you higher on a higher timeline, and it's going to reveal a different side of yourself that maybe you never realized was a part of you before in a positive way. And also certainly people around you have never seen this side of you as well, and you're going to be revealing yourself for something that you do that maybe maybe you haven't revealed yet to others around you. You haven't revealed yet to the world. Maybe you haven't even revealed it yet to yourself, but it is going to come through. It is going to appear, and you're going to be able to, you know, stand in your true authenticity here. And there's no longer any need for rehearsals. You're ready. You're ready to step up. You're ready to step into something now. You no longer have to practice. You've done all the practicing. You are the master here with the Magician and the Queen of Wands. You've already done all of the work that it takes. And we do have spiritual activation as well. So there is spiritual activations that are coming through for you, which we've already mentioned before, and a stimulation of the connections with the divine as well, a stimulation of your higher chakras, like we've already mentioned. So that's just confirmation there for you, which I love to see. I always love to you know, get confirmations. I find it really helpful. Okay, what else? What else is manifesting? What else is group 1 aligning with when it comes to their manifestations? What else is this Lionsgate energy aligning them with when it comes to their manifestations? Okay, we have anger coming through here. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. Interesting. And we have magic. Gorgeous. Make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. And that's really interesting because we do have the 9 of chalices, which is basically like a make a wish card. We already discussed that. And so there is something here about, you know, making a wish, magic being around you, especially with the Magician. You know, literally this is just confirmation here that magic is around you. I do see a release here of anger because we did have release here. So maybe there's something that's angered you. Maybe there's an energy of anger that is like residual in your energy field. Remember what I said about feeling there was something in your energy field that was kind of maybe a block or holding you back in some way. I feel like it's related to anger here. It's related to injustice. It's related to something that was unfair, that, you know, didn't work out for you. And I feel like it's consistently over time and it's been wearing you down. And I see a release of this now. I see you, you know, being able to express this anger, release this emotion and honor your emotions and, you know, somehow release them once and for all. I'm seeing this person here on the edge of these rocks looking over this stormy sea, and it's like they're saying, I choose to release this now. I choose to release my anger into this stormy sea, take it away, transmute it for the highest good. So you could do something like that using water, not necessarily using a stormy sea, but, you know, you can even maybe visualize that, you know, visualize that energy, visualize a storm at sea and the storm water just taking away and washing away all of your anger or any frustrations or any, you know, lower energies that are impacting you or, you know, may still be attached to you there. Okay, and you're being guided here to believe in magic, believe in the miracles that, you know, are available to us every single day, because miracles are real. Miracles do happen. And so why can't they happen to you? Why can't they happen to you is a message that's coming through here. Okay, really beautiful. So what else here? What else? Let's get one more card here for group 1 about manifestations they are aligning with, please. We have the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. This card always reminds me of Jesus Christ, Yeshua. So, you know, and with the white dove as well, you know, that white energy coming through that we saw with the selenite, and we've got the angelic realms as well. So there is this connection with source. The dove of peace is coming through here as well. There is an energy of peace that's being brought to you, you know, really harnessing everything that you have learned. Like I said, you've been through so much and you've been able to harness that wisdom, and, you know, it's made you who you are today. So you're going to be doing something here, using everything that you have been through somehow to be some sort of teacher, some sort of guide for others. Some of you might want to be a spiritual guide, or you might find yourself being redirected onto that course, because like I said, alternative course and choices and transition is here. So there might be something unexpected you're going into, maybe potentially being some sort of counselor, some sort of mentor, some sort of guide, some sort of teacher. I just see this being a possibility for you, and this energy being opened up to you as well. And I feel like you're going to be able to deliver messages from the divine through what it is that you do as well. Whatever it is that you do day to day, if you're not a teacher, if you're not a mentor, that's okay. You're going to be able to be a channel for the divine and just deliver those messages to others in however and whatever it is that you do. So that's really beautiful, okay? We do have Traveler on the bottom of the deck, moving in a new direction. So like I said, for some of you, this is going to be unexpected. You're going to be rerouted onto this direction that is going to be like, wow, I can't believe I've ended up here. But I love it here. You know, it's great. I'm actually aligning with my soul purpose, you know, what I came here to do and who I came here to be. So that's really gorgeous. Let's get into here. Let's get into now some spiritual guidance moving forward. Can we get some spiritual guidance for group number 1, please? I'm just going to move these tarot cards. Spiritual guidance for group 1, please, moving forward. We have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. Did I not mention about being grounded at the beginning of your reading? I can't remember 100% if I did, but you know, this is just a confirmation here. You know, staying grounded is so important because like I said, when we are connecting to the higher realms, we're connecting to the divine, we're using those higher chakras, those higher energy centers. It's important for us to stay grounded. Some of you may work with Gaia, and I'm seeing Gaia reaching out to work with you, to help to shield you, to cloak you from any energies that, you know, might be getting in the way, any lower energies that are wanting to infiltrate, not for your highest good as well. Some of you might be being more mindful of the planet when it comes to like recycling, when it comes to your carbon footprint. I'm hearing that's just a side message there, and you know, coming back down to earth as well is going to be really important for you and really grounding your energy. We also have Lady Venus on the bottom of the deck here. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Downloads and understanding. Like I said, you're going to be receiving a lot of divine downloads here, and they're going to be giving you, you know, real strong activations and understandings and truths of situations as well, okay? So if there's anything that has been cloudy, anything that has been hidden or, you know, unseen, they are going to be revealed to you. So make sure you're staying open here. 2 strong feminine energies coming through, and obviously we do have the Queen of Wands as well, so a strong feminine energy is supporting you during this time as well. You may want to keep a journal for these downloads that you are receiving, because I feel like they might not make sense. Like they might not make sense at first, but then it's almost like I'm being shown a jigsaw. So it's almost like they're going to be like jigsaw pieces. And once you kind of like get all of the pieces, you're going to be able to read over them and it's going to make more sense. So that's very interesting, particularly as well when it comes to your dream state as well. Just bear that in mind. Like sometimes we have like really weird dreams, but they mean something. And so I feel like it's going to make more sense if you write it down. We also have a vision coming through here. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Yeah, trust in your vision. Trust in what you're being shown. Trust in what you are seeing. We also have abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open to you. Yeah, you're becoming, if you aren't already, I'm pretty sure everyone, the majority of those who are watching this reading are very service to others, okay? You're not service to self, you're service to others. And this is just confirmation here that you are on the right path when it comes to being of service to others. And what we mean by that, there are 2, you know, polarities, 2 different sides. We can be service to self or we can be service to others. Now, to be of service to others doesn't mean that we have to discard ourselves and we can't serve ourselves in any way. It just means the majority is service to others, okay? And we obviously always look after ourselves, always, you know, nurture ourselves and nurture our physical vessel, our spiritual health, our mental health, our physical health, but also first and foremost, the majority you know, is to be service to others here, and that's just confirmation, okay? On the bottom of the deck, we do have ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Yeah, you are ready. You are ready to step into your power. You are ready to be who you came here to be. And this energy of the Lionsgate portal is just supporting you into being able to do that as well. So don't forget about your heart space. You know, we've talked a lot about the higher energy centers, the higher chakras, the third eye, the crown. But it's really important for you to activate your heart space as well, you know, to ground all those energies down into your heart, because the heart is also the divine portal here. Yeah, my guides are drawing the attention here to that star beam, that beam and that of light there right on the heart space of the magician. So that's really important as well, to ground down all of the information from the divine to your heart and then down to the earth. So it's important for you to connect all those energy centers together. You are evolving, you are, you know, stepping into who you came here to be. Like I said, you are raising in, you know, your ascension. So make sure, if that's something that you want to do, make sure you are taking time to go within, you are taking time to meditate, you are taking time to connect with the divine, your spirit team, and hold your vision as well. Hold your vision, because, you know, there's a strong manifestation portal opening up here that, you know, you group 1 in particular are really gonna have strong access to. So I'm really excited for you, group 1. And this has been your reading. I really hope it's been helpful, brought you some helpful guidance, insights, confirmations and clarity. Please drop a ladybug emoji if this has been your reading, or if you want to connect with this energy or claim this energy. I always love to know who you are, and please feel free to comment how this reading has resonated for you. I always love to catch up with you. I am open for personal and private readings, so if you feel called to a personal reading with me, you can find my website in the description box, where you can view all of the services I currently offer and book with me directly there. I really look forward to connecting with you, and thank you so much for all of your energy exchanges, your likes, your comments, your subscribes. Sharing my channel with others is so helpful, and I'm truly appreciative of you, and I'm wishing you a wonderful, powerful and activating Lionsgate portal. Take care. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. If you selected this pyrite sphere, this is your reading for the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. So we will be diving deep today, group 2, to bring through lots of different information about what this Lionsgate portal might be bringing for you. We're going to start with this card, with a supporting energy that is around you during this time. We're then going to get into the opportunities that this portal is opening up for you, and bring through any manifestations that you are aligning with. And then we're going to finish off your reading with some spiritual guidance moving forward. So lots to get into today. I hope you've got a drink. Just get cozy and let's get comfy and let's dive in. So before we reveal what energies are supporting you here with this card, I do want to get into some pre-download messages that I have for you, that I feel that the energy is activating for you during this time. I do get this energy of visitation, okay, which is very ominous, isn't it? Visitation. And what I mean by this is basically the portal, the Lionsgate portal, can make it more likely to receive communication and visitation from other realms. And I feel like for you, group 2 in particular, I feel like there's a high probability or chance of this happening if you allow yourself to open up to it. Now, if this is something that scares you, don't worry. You don't have to open yourself up to this. You can just set the intention that you don't want to claim this energy. But I do feel like you know, other realms getting in touch with you or visiting you in some way. So that could be angels, angelic beings, spirit guides, even passed on loved ones coming to you, maybe in your dream state, or you can feel them as you're going about your day. Maybe all of a sudden you smell them, or you smell something that, you know, you associated with a passed on loved one, and they've just come to visit you, to see how you are, to see how you're doing. That could be a possibility as well. Or seeing like little signs that they might be leaving you that you resonate with, okay? So for example, I've seen this happen before. If a passed on loved one has, for example, been a smoker, sometimes they can kind of just keep symbolisms around you, or keep showing you that the cigarettes that they smoked, you just see those packets everywhere, and then maybe you start to smell it one day as you're walking into the kitchen or something, and you just get hit with a whiff of the cigarettes that they smoked. You know, something like that is just an example here of how they can, you know, let you know that they are there, they are around you, they've come to say hi. For some of you, a very small select group of you here, I do feel like there could even be some like extraterrestrial visitations here from the ETs, particularly what came through to me was the Pleiadians, okay? So ETs are not, you know, just necessarily the greys, you know, or kind of extraterrestrials that we might deem, you know, more lower or more negative. There's a lot of, you know, positive extraterrestrial beings as well out there. And so you could get those particularly in dream states, or even in times of meditation as well. And like I said, if that's not something you're wanting to do, that's fine. Just disregard this message. And I'm also feeling like there's an energy of new projects that are around around you as well, and also starting new things and also taking things to the next level as well, like up leveling things in some way. So with all this being said, let's get into the energy now that is supporting you during this time. You have the Salmon card coming through, beautiful. The number 5 might be significant for you. Now, the number 5 always talks about change, and the salmon is a fish that swims, upwards against the current. They have to have a lot of strength within them. They have to be very determined. So I feel like you've been determined to get to something or to achieve something, or maybe even to manifest something, but there's a determination here that is behind you, that is inherently a part of who you are, and this is being supported during this time, this energy of determination. Now, this card says faith, determination, independence, and change. So you're really kind of like up leveling when it comes to your independence as well. It's like you're taking control of something, and maybe you're declaring, I want this to change. I don't want to stay the same. I don't want to be stuck. I do feel this energy of movement for a lot of you, maybe even possible travel, or just changing something, changing your job, changing something quite maybe the location where you live, like moving to a new location. I feel like things around you starting to change in terms of what you're resonating with, your preferences to things. You might start to find that you're drawn to different foods than you normally would eat, for example. I just see you changing something, and there's an energy here supporting you with that, and so you're being guided here to roll with those changes because they're happening for a reason. It's almost like these changes are activating something new within you, like a fresh start, a fresh energy within you, which is really powerful, really beautiful. And you're being guided here to have faith in yourself, have faith that you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve, and don't give up is a message that's coming through. Okay, so we'll pop that to one side there. Now let's get into the tarot here to bring through what opportunities is this portal, this Lionsgate portal, opening up for group 2, please. Those who chose the Pyrite Sphere, thank you. Okay, what opportunities are opening up for group 2? This one, okay. What do we have here? We have the 5 of Chalices coming through. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands. Very interesting. We've got 2 5s. We've got 3 5s on the table right now. 5 5 5. Very profound, powerful angel number coming through here. You might have seen that a lot recently, building up to the Lionsgate portal. You might be seeing it throughout this time. You could even be seeing it after this time as well. But this is a huge synchronization coming through here for you. So there is a lot of change on the horizon. I feel like, there's a possibility here, an opportunity to move away from this energy of feeling disappointed, this energy of feeling left out, feeling like, things aren't working out, feeling like maybe you might have even missed an opportunity, or something might have fallen through. Maybe you've experienced this recently where something has fallen through, it hasn't worked out as you expected. It's left you feeling, disappointed in some way, or maybe something wasn't how you expected it was going to be. It's kind of like the energy of, an anticlimax, like you're building up to something that, oh, this is going to be amazing, this is going to be super exciting, I can't wait, and then it actually happens and it's like, is that it? Is that all it was? A bit of a disappointment here, a lot of a disappointment. And I feel like this energy has been around you as well. There could have potentially been this energy of competition, this energy of maybe even disagreements or struggle in some area of your life. This could really be involving people around you, connections around you, relationships around you, or even just life in general, feeling like life is just working against you. Things just are not moving, things are stuck, or feeling like you're having to defend yourself. And there is this energy of difficulty, and that makes a lot of sense because there is this energy of the salmon supporting you as well, which is determination. So, and the Knight of Swords is a very determined energy, an archetype. So you are being supported here with this Knight of Swords energy being the center of your spread here, to overcome these energies and to move away from these energies of opposition, of struggle, of disappointment, maybe loss, maybe even regret for some of you. Maybe you regret something, but it's time now to move on from these energies, to really get back up on that horse and just charge away and charge towards what it is that you want to do, what it is you want to achieve, and what it is you want to get to here. It's like, not letting yourself give up. And that's a message that did come through for you at the beginning. Don't give up. And I feel like you're not giving up. You know, you're having like a surge of and a reignition of a reigniting of determination, of passion, of motivation. You know, the Knight of Swords is a very ambitious and bold energy as well. So I feel like you're taking the bull by the horns and you're daring to do something. Maybe you're daring to make a change. You're daring to do something different. You're breaking the mold. You're breaking the chains. You're releasing yourself from something. You're letting go. You're choosing not to focus on the negatives anymore, and you're focusing more on the positives. We do have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is a very, you know, challenging energy. It talks about something that has been very painful. But the good news is about the Ten of Swords is that the worst is over. The worst is over in a situation, and it's time now to grieve it and to move on. Release it once and for all so that you can move on into something new. And that was the energy that I was picking up from you in the pre-downloads as well. This energy of a new project, of starting something new, and of taking something to the next level as well. So I feel like you're saying goodbye, you're grieving your losses, you're releasing regret, you're releasing an energy of disappointment, and you're deciding to move on now once and for all. Yeah, with the Four of Swords, you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of healing, and it's time now to overcome this. It's time now to move on. It's time now to walk away with this Eight of Chalices, okay? And, you know, it's time for you to really harness this energy of the moon here. Follow your intuition when it comes to where you are moving towards, the direction that you are heading in, okay? Make sure you're taking time for, you know, readjustments as well. I'm hearing readjustments, you know, mentally preparing yourself for change as well. You know, maybe you're someone, if you're anything like me, you kind of have to mentally prepare yourself to do something, especially if it's out of your comfort zone, you know, and requires change in some way. So just allow yourself to mentally process it and, you know, say goodbye to any emotions that you need to release. That's going to be really helpful for you, okay? And that's going to open up these opportunities here of moving forward and releasing regrets, releasing disappointments, releasing challenges, releasing, you know, competition. What opportunities is this portal opening up for group 2, please? Thank you. You just want to get another card from another deck, and then we can dive into the messages without any interruption. What other opportunities are coming through here for group 2 during this Lionsgate portal? Thank you. Okay. I do just want to look at the back of deck energies in a minute. That's why I'm leaving those cards out. So what do we have? We have Justice. Very interesting, because group 1 also got this card that came through. And we have Inspiration. Yeah, beautiful. I love this. And we have Universal Merkaba, gorgeous, a sacred purpose, you have the answer, and lucid dreaming. That's really interesting. I did mention something about your dreams as well, you know, receiving visitations. Some of you may be, you know, having this energy of, you know, lucid dreaming, of being able to control your dreams as well. Being able to, you know, manifest something in your dream state by changing the outcome, by controlling the outcome of a situation. Because when we lucid dream, what that means is when we're dreaming, most often we can't actually control what's happening in the dream, but sometimes we become conscious in the dream and we're like, I'm dreaming here, let me have fun with this, let me take advantage of this, and I'm going to do this, or I'm going to say that, and it can become really fun. And so there's this energy of you kind of harnessing that energy not only in your dreams but in your reality, in your waking life, of saying, I want to try this, I want to try that, and I'm not going to, you know, worry too much about how it's going to make me look, you know, or, you know, stepping out of my comfort zone, or what people might say, or, you know, what people, you know, people's opinions or judgments are going to be. I just want to do things my way, and I want to experiment, I want to explore, I want to switch things up, I want to change. And so this is the energy that is supporting you here, and, you know, opportunities are opening up for you to do this during this time. You know, make some sort of radical change here, something new to bring through. And also, there is an energy here of inspiration, okay? Following your passions, following your inspirations, following your motivations, you know, and being bold and daring to be able to do that, okay? And this energy of justice as well, of, you know, really getting what you deserve. I feel with the Five of Chalices and the Five of Wands, you know, you face something that has been very difficult, especially here with the Ten of Swords. You might have been betrayed, you might have been backstabbed, let down, someone might have done you really dirty, and so the justice is coming for you here, okay? You're getting what you deserve. Maybe in situations, relationships, connections, in a job, or even just life in general, it's been very difficult for you. It's been very challenging, or something in particular has been very difficult. But this is all being rebalanced out now. A little bit of a similar message coming through from group 1, actually, which is really interesting. Some of you might have come from group 1. We also have empowerment coming through here as well. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping in to who you truly are. Like I said, you're getting back up on that horse and you're charging off into the distance, and you're leaving things behind that no longer serve you, no longer resonate with you, okay? And you're saying enough is enough. I'm stepping into my power now. I'm following my passions, I'm following my inspirations, I'm claiming my justice, and I'm going to create my justice. You're not even waiting for it. You're going out and you're getting it. Group 1 was an energy of, having good luck and the tables turning in your favor, the wheel turning. But for you, it's like you're going out and getting your good luck. You're making your good luck. You're making your justice. You're receiving your justice because you're going and getting it. You're chasing after it. You're not sitting back and just waiting for it to come to you. Okay, it's like you're really stepping into your power to go and do this now, which is really beautiful. I love this. Very admirable, actually. Very admirable, very inspirational, hugely inspirational. I feel like you're going to inspire and motivate a lot of other people to make changes in their life as well, because they're going to see how you've changed something, how you transformed something. And they're going to be like, wow, how have group 2 done that? I want to do that. How have they had the confidence to do that? And, it's because you've put the work in. Quite frankly, it's because you've put the work in. So don't diminish what you have been through. And, I feel like you're very humble as well. And you're just like, oh, well, and it's like, no, you need to kind of stand and say, well, actually, I had to do this and I had to overcome that. And they're like, wow, oh my gosh, I don't think I could have done that. And I just see like you needing to stand more in your truth and be like, well, actually, things have not been easy for me. And I don't mean that in a way that, oh, woe is me, I've had a hard life, nothing ever works out for me. I don't mean it like that, but you're not diminishing what you have been through. You're using it to inspire others. You're using it to say, well, I've been through all of this. This is what happened to me. This is what I've overcome. But you can do this too. You can overcome this too. If I can do it, you can do it. And you're using it as a form of motivation, not as a form of, wallowing. You're moving on from that. On the bottom of the deck, we have power of presence, a power struggle, unlock your potential and authenticity. Yeah, exactly. This energy of power struggle really matches with the 5 of Wands as well, because we can see here 2 people having an arm wrestle. It's like, who's the strongest? Who's going to win? This energy of competition, of power struggle. And I feel like you're moving on from this now, okay? So you're manifesting a reality where you don't have to do this. You don't have to prove yourself. You're just doing yourself unapologetically. You're unlocking your potential. You're going forward with something. I'm really being drawn to the eagle here as well. So an eagle symbolism, or the eagles could resonate with you in some form as well. The eagle is very focused on their target, and they can see things from a different perspective as well. And you're following your authenticity. We've got another fire energy coming through here, where the inspiration reminds me of fire. So we've got fire and water and air that's coming through strongly. So it's like quite a balance here coming through. And so we are missing the earth element so far. So make sure that you are, taking your time to ground yourself, connect with Gaia, Mother Nature. It's going to be powerful for you to transmute any energies during this time as well. Okay, beautiful messages. So let's get into now some manifestations that you are aligning with. Manifestations you are aligning with. Manifestations for group 2. What manifestations are you aligning with during this time? Thank you. One's upside down. So we have Amethyst on the bottom of the deck. For some reason, I don't normally look at the bottom of the deck first, but I was guided to do that, okay? Psychic abilities and behavior patterns. Okay, so there's a manifestation here to do with the psychic abilities. Some of you might have literally been manifesting, increasing your psychic abilities, your psychic awareness, being able to see things, being able to be more psychic, more intuitive. There is this strong energy around you to be able to tap into this if that's what you are wanting to do. I also see you kind of breaking through behavior patterns that don't serve you as well, maybe even behavior patterns of others. I do see those changing, or the ability for those to shift during this time. We also have obsidian, beautiful, grounding and shielding and void. Did I just not say grounding? We don't have any grounding energy. And we also have autumn, abundance, preparation and harvest. So we've got 2 crystal energies coming through here for you, obsidian and amethyst. And so what's manifesting here is some form of abundance. We can see here how this person is literally collecting all of those apples in the basket there. There's pumpkins behind, and it's a card of harvest. So you're harvesting something. You're going to be able to literally physically touch and taste and experience something that you have been tending to, something you've been putting your time and energy into. So there is this energy here of this being able to manifest for you, and this is something that you are aligning with. So this is why we were getting the energy to not give up. Now is not the time to give up, not right before this breakthrough, not right before this harvest, because you're so close to achieving something here, okay? And I'm also being drawn to, the autumn energy always talks to me about release, because the autumn leaves on the trees, they go orange, they go yellow, and then they kind of fall off, they fall away, so that new things can regrow again. So it is this energy of release, allow things to fall away, and so that those new projects that we got at the beginning in your pre-download messages, those new projects can come through for you, okay? Some of you might be opening up a second business. I feel like some of you are already business owners. You might be starting something new, and others of you might be starting your first business. I just see you kind of using your skills here and your talents to create your own abundance, to create your own wealth, something that you tend to with your physical hands, like molding something. I'm showing someone doing clay. So there's something here about your physical hands, like you don't necessarily have to work with your hands, but I feel like it's more of a symbolism of crafting something and molding something, from your own labor, from your own hard work, from your own determination here with the Salmon card. So you are being guided here to prepare for something. Like I was saying with mental preparation, we touched on that, mentally preparing yourself for something. And it does say preparation in this card. So make sure that you are preparing for this windfall of abundance that's coming through for you, for this harvest that's coming through for you. And we can prepare by making space for it. So clearing our space, physically decluttering, energetically clearing, and, cleansing. That's going to be really powerful, especially with this obsidian, a very clearing crystal, clearing energy, and also very protective as well, and shielding. I feel like it's important for you to cleanse your energy, but also shield yourself as well, because I feel what is going to come to you, you might have others that might be jealous of this or envious of this. Like I said, how does pile 2 do it? How did they make that change? And there's going to be some that are inspired by this and inspired by your change, but unfortunately we always get some who are envious of our abundance, envious of our manifestations, envious of what it is we have achieved, and they don't take time to think about everything that we've been through to get here. And so just be careful of that. Work with shielding, maybe wear some obsidian. It's a very relatively cheap crystal to obtain. You don't have to have like a huge piece. You can just have a small piece, maybe carry it around with you. That could be helpful for you. And if you've not got access to a physical crystal, you can always connect with the energy of the crystal. That's the beautiful thing about crystals. They are here in Mother Earth, in Mother Gaia, and so we can actively choose to connect with those energies whenever we please. We can call upon them, we can invite them in, and we can welcome them in, and we can harness these energies. And like we said, grounding is going to be very important for you during this time. I do feel like you've been kind of in this energy of the void as well, like maybe the in-between, where you can't really see how things are going to unfold. But I do see, that becoming more clearer to you. Okay. What else is manifesting? What else is group number 2 aligning with when it comes to their manifestations, please? Thank you. We have here balance. Yes, balance with the Justice card. That makes a lot of sense. And we have compassion. Beautiful. I love this. So balance, take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work, and compassion, be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. So I feel like, you know, there's this energy of awakening here. I do feel strong awakening energy here. I see you seeing things from a different perspective. And it's interesting, you know, I did mention the eagle energy that was coming through on the bottom of this card, on the top of this card, the bottom of the deck. So this eagle energy, seeing things from a different perspective. And I see you being able to do that with someone in your life or situation or something in your life that you're having more compassion for, okay? And you're being guided just to see it from that more compassionate side. And I feel like that's going to welcome in more abundance to you, okay? It's going to free up your energy, free up your heart space to welcome in more abundance towards you, okay? There's also an energy of balance, you know, balance being restored, like we've already mentioned with the Justice card. And there's an energy here of, you know, you being able to unbusy yourself, of having moments to relax, of things becoming a little bit more easier, because like we talked about with the salmon, you know, they have to swim upstream, which takes a lot of energy, you know. And so I feel like you've been doing this for a long time, swimming upstream, and now it's time to flow, now it's time to release, now it's time to relax, now it's time for the current to kind of like steer you in a certain, you know, direction or a certain speed or a certain pace, okay? So there is that energy of balancing that, you know, flowing, but also balancing it with the determination of the Knight of Swords. So that's going to be key here for you to balance those two polarities. And as I'm saying that, we've got polarity on the bottom of the deck, which is very interesting. So we do have this energy of balancing polarities, light and dark, positive and negative, two different sides of the coin. Okay, integrating as well, like maybe parts of your shadow that you might have kind of discarded or not wanted to face here, but it's important for you to do that, okay? Also, you know, there's going to be a strong energy of boundaries that's coming through, that's manifesting for you as well, you know, and I feel like this is going to bring with it like a deeper level of respect for you, particularly in your workspace, I'm feeling, because I do feel like there is a strong energy of competition around you. I feel like strong energy of competition and, you know, jealousy around you, which is not nice. It's just like a not nice energy here. I feel like there might be someone around you that's very disappointed as well, like maybe even disappointed that you're moving on, or, you know, you're changing. So that's interesting. I just feel like setting boundaries with whoever that is, and withholding your boundaries if you've already been putting boundaries up. I feel like you already have been. I feel like you've already have been putting boundaries in, and you're being guided to do this. You know, shield yourself. Maybe not tell this person everything. For example, if this is a colleague that you can't move away from, or this is a family member that you can't move away from, just maybe shield yourself from their energies, because they're just a bit icky, to be honest with you. What else do we have here? So we have Stargazer coming through here. Set your sights higher. Yeah, set your sights higher when it comes to your manifestations, when it comes to your belief in how these are going to manifest, and what is going to manifest for you, okay? I feel like you're being given something beyond your expectations. I feel like you're being given something better than what you had either worked on or intended for, and, you know, it's all what you deserve here with the Justice card. And it's all because you never gave up. You held your determination. You know, you swam against the current. You didn't follow the crowd. I feel like you've done something different as well. You didn't follow the crowd in some area, and so you're being rewarded for this, like divinely rewarded for this. And, you know, ultimately you've been stepping into your purpose and following your guidance, following your inner guidance, following your divine guidance. And, you know, that's really, really, really helping you to align here with your manifestations. We do have the Air Guardian and shift your perception on the bottom of the deck. So what did I say about perception? You're seeing things from a different perspective, and, you know, you're seeing things in a different way, and that's going to be a blessing as well for you, and it's going to help you to see how to align more with your manifestations as well. So let's bring through some spiritual guidance here. Can we get some spiritual guidance for group number 2, please? Spiritual guidance for group 2. Thank you. Thank you. Just move these tarot cards out of the way. So we have here, we have Lady Nada and Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Yes, give and receive in balance. And we have Mercury coming through here. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Yeah. beautiful energies here. So it's like I was saying, there's an energy here with your heart space, like your heart space is really expanding here. Your heart space is opening up. You're awakening to something. Like I said, an energy of awakening coming through here. Awakening to acceptance of yourself, acceptance of others around you, you know, knowing that you can't change others around you, and, you know, it's not your responsibility to change. You know, like I said about this energy of someone around you who's disappointed, like, that you've changed, or disappointed that you've moved on, or there's just something here about a little bit of envy and jealousy coming through, and it's because they've not worked on themselves. They've not chosen to change their patterns. They've not chosen to break free from their patterns, but you have, and you are doing so. But there is this energy of you just kind of accepting them for who they are and how they are, and knowing that it's got nothing to do with you. And if they want to stay in that energy, then so be it. They can stay in that energy, but you're not staying in that energy. You're not staying there. You're moving on, and that's okay. And it's like you're just accepting that now, and, you know, that's aligning you more with your heart space, and, like I said, welcoming in more abundance for you, and just opening up that channel of abundance to come through. Okay, also an energy of giving and receiving in balance as well, like we're seeing here with the justice and the scales. You know, making sure that you are keeping things in balance, and, you know, not over giving to what you are receiving. I feel like you're bringing more into balance now, because I do feel like you're a very giving person. You're a very generous person, and maybe you've had people that have taken advantage of you, and maybe that's why you've been left disappointed here with the Five of Cups, and, you know, ultimately you've not been appreciated. I feel like your energy has not been appreciated, and so now it's time to withdraw that energy if you haven't already. Now it's time to say, well, if you're not going to appreciate me, then I'm not staying here. I'm not going to keep giving to you if you're just taking it for granted. You know, you're taking me for a ride. Some of you you feel like you've been taken for a joke, and it's really hurt you, it's really disappointed you, and so you're being guided just to move on from that, and to listen to your intuition, to listen to yourself. Also, there's an energy of open communication here, getting a weight off your chest. You need to speak up here about something. You need to communicate something with someone. Like I said, maybe someone's been unfair to you, or not treating you right, or, you know, they're just not behaving in a right way, and there's a time now for you to communicate this, to speak about this, to get that weight off your chest. And that's going to help you when it comes to relief with something, and you'll be surprised, you know, how much that can change things when we get that relief, you know, that weight off of our chest here. And also, when you are communicating, you know, communicate with love, because the Knight of Swords here, they can be a bit brash, they can be a bit bold, and, you know, they're not necessarily too heart-centered. Well, they're not heart-centered because they're the swords. They're not heart-centered when it comes to communication. So make sure that you're communicating with, you know, a tone of love, a hint of love, an energy of love, you know, but also truth at the same time. It's possible to do that. It's possible to be truthful, but also loving. What else do we have? We have intuition. Like I said, follow your intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Keep following your intuition. You're incredibly intuitively tapped in. And that's just confirmation here. We have the blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Yeah, more energy of love coming through here. You know, you're a very loving soul, and, you know, don't diminish your love because people have taken it for granted. You know, keep just loving even more, because the good things are going to be brought your way because of that. You will receive your justice for that, okay? And we have the blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So very interesting how we've got the blue flame and we've got the blue star. And we have talked about communication. The throat chakra is communication, which is the color blue. So there's something here about blue communication. It's going to be really helpful for you, okay? Using the blue flame and the blue star to help you, particularly when it comes to cleansing your throat chakra. Maybe this has been blocked for you, or you felt like your throat chakra hasn't been in alignment, but I see you, you know, aligning this now. I see you balancing this. I see you healing this and speaking your truth, following your truth, and listening to your intuition. So, wow, this has been such a powerful message group too. I really hope this has brought you some helpful guidance, clarity, confirmations for the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. Drop a star emoji in the comment section if this has been your reading, or if you would like to claim this energy. I always love to know who you are, and please feel free to comment how this reading has resonated for you. I always love to catch up with you and hear what you have to say. If you do feel called to a personal and private reading with me, I am open for personal personal readings. So you can find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to see all of the services that I currently offer, as well as book your reading directly with me there. I really look forward to connecting with you. And thank you so much for all of your energy exchanges, your likes, your comments, your subscribes, sharing my readings with your friends, your family. You are truly appreciated and helping this channel to grow, and I'm so thankful for you. And I'm wishing you a wonderful, powerful and expansive Lionsgate portal, sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. If you selected this pyrite egg, this is your reading today for the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. So we will be diving in today really deeply, group 3, to bring through a lot of information about what this Lionsgate portal means for you, the energy that is supporting you during this time, what opportunities is the portal activating and opening up for you, and what manifestations are you aligning with. We'll also bring through and finish off your reading with some spiritual guidance moving forward. So this card is the energy here that is supporting you, and before we get into this and discover what this card is together, I am going to bring through some pre-download energies that I felt as I was connecting with your group. So first and foremost, I'm getting this energy of peace for you, okay? I feel like this Lionsgate portal is welcoming in and activating an energy of peace. Now, Sirius does hold very peaceful vibrations, so we are more able and accessible at this time to tap into those energies of peace. So if that's something that you're wanting to bring into your life, maybe if things have been, you know, a little bit tumultuous or, you know, chaotic, and you're needing that energy of peace, it's a really good time for you to be able to tap into that and, you know, access that energy. Also, what I'm feeling here as well is using this energy to heal. There is a strong healing energy that's coming through, and also that's going to really help if you connect with nature as well. So there's an energy of really connecting with nature. I feel like nature spirits might be reaching out to you, the Fae, Mother Gaia, just those energies here that are coming through. And I feel like there's the supporting energy here to restore your mind, body and soul and connect with healing. So if you're needing healing, it's a really good time to focus on healing meditations, or just incorporate a healing meditation during this time. I feel like that will be really helpful and beneficial for you. There's also a strong energy of freedom that's coming through for you, group 3. Sirius also holds a strong vibration of freedom, you know, really enabling us to access the energy of being free, of being able to, you know, be without limits or without limitations. Now, there is this message coming through of how the sun, our physical sun, illuminates the physical world, which is essentially an illusion. But Sirius illuminates our soul and our spirit bodies, and that is the energy of truth. It illuminates the truth. So there is also an energy of illumination when it comes to the truth as well. And also the truth is an energy that gives us freedom. So by tapping into the truth, we are essentially free, because, you know, we're not holding on to any illusions. We're not holding on to any lies. Truth brings freedom, and, you know, there is this energy that is coming through here. So they were your pre-download messages, group 3. Let's see what energy is supporting you here. Wow, you have the eagle coming through. Beautiful. The number 20 might be significant for you, or the number 2. I really love this energy. A very powerful energy, but a very soft energy coming through as well here. Now, this card does say vision, freedom, authority, and inspiration. So that's gorgeous energy here that is supporting you. This energy of, yeah, freedom. What we just saying, this energy of freedom, this energy of, you know, being able to see things from a higher point of view, being able to glide through the energies and, you know, without limitations, without restrictions, like we've already touched on. Yeah, really fascinating. And an energy of, you know, being inspired, following your inspirations, being more free to be able to follow your inspirations. So these are the energies that are supporting you here. There might be something to do with time. Maybe time is freeing up. You're having some spare time in order to indulge inspirations here, in order to maybe see something that maybe you haven't had time to see before. I don't know why the word time just keeps coming up, but yeah, that's interesting. And also an energy of authority here, you know, really stepping in your power, you know, maybe reclaiming your power, taking your power back, or just standing into your power further, standing up for things, standing up for yourself. There's just a strong energy of that coming through as well. Very interesting. I also get this energy of being detached from like codependency as well, which is very interesting. That's being channeled through to me now. This energy, if you feel like you've been in kind of like a codependent connection, or someone might have been dependent or codependent on you to the point where it's a bit toxic, I do see this kind of like freeing up or kind of like dispersing, or there's just an energy of freedom being brought into here, brought into this this connection, which is very interesting. So we'll just pop that to one side here, and let's get into the tarot here and explore some opportunities that this portal is opening up for you. So can we please tap into group 3, those who chose the pyrite egg, and see what opportunities this portal, the Lionsgate portal, is opening up for group 3, please. What opportunities is the Lionsgate portal opening up for group 3, please? Thank you. So what do we have? Thank you. Okay. We have justice. Now, I kid you not, this energy has come through for each group today. This is incredible. Yeah, the energy of justice has come through for each individual group. Wow. So there's a strong collective energy of justice. Wow, this is just amazing. Also balance as well. I feel like balance is being restored on so many levels. Duality as well. Very interesting. And we also have the Emperor. Wow, 2 major arcanas. And we have the 5 of Wands. This energy also came through for group 2. Some of you might have come from group 2. You don't have to have, but that's the energy that also came through here. Very, very interesting energy. I'm getting a strong energy of balance, a strong energy of security, a strong energy of stability. I just see you moving away from anything that is unstable, anything that is not for your highest good. And it's really interesting how we do have authority here with the eagle, and then we've got the Emperor, which is kind of like the epitome, the archetype of authority. Someone who is very confident in what they do, very sure of themselves, stands in their power, or even sits in their power. They don't even have to stand up. They just even by sitting down, they just have that presence of authority. They have that presence of strength, of knowing who they are, of knowing what they came here to be and what they came here to do. And there is this energy of, you merging dualities here, which is very interesting, because I'm really being drawn to the Justice card here. And we do have like a snowscape here, which is a nighttime, a very cold energy, very, desaturated. There's not any color here, but in this side, it's bountiful. It's full of color. So there's this energy of like winter, of autumn and winter, releasing, letting go, shedding, and then moving on here into abundance, into growth, into new opportunities, into like a fresh energy, a fresh opportunity here. So I do feel like you're kind of like moving on here from energies of stagnancy, energies of awkward energies where you've had to do a lot of releasing. You've been through things that have been these cards are really sticky, things that have been really challenging and difficult, and it's like you're moving on now into more happier times, more blessed times, more abundant times. And this could even be kind of like emotionally as well. Maybe you've felt like emotionally left out, or emotionally abandoned, or felt withdrawn, maybe mentally, maybe you've been spending a lot of time to yourself, but now it's time for you to connect with others and to get out there and to show yourself in some way. I feel like, maybe some of you hid yourself away in some form, whether that was literally physical, spending a lot of time at home, or whether there's something that you do that you have not really shown many people. But I see this changing now. I see you, showing yourself, revealing yourself here with the Emperor card, and showing your skills, showing your talent, and showing how capable you are in a situation. And also, I feel like there's something here about having control over something again. Maybe you felt like you lost control in a situation, and I see you being able to regain that stability, regain that control over something here. Okay, maybe someone took something away from you, and it left you feeling powerless. But I feel you taking back your power here with this 5 of Wands. It's like you're not letting anyone overpower you here. These two people are having an arm wrestle. And so there is this energy of clashing of egos, of someone, not wanting someone else to succeed, or trying to get over on someone, or trying to win a competition. But it's like you don't need to compete, because you are the Emperor. Whether you are male, female, however you identify, you hold this energy, you harness this energy. And it's time now for you to embody this fully. And these are the opportunities that are coming through for you. Being able to show yourself, or your true strength, your true talent, your true authority. And I feel like you're going to be gaining a lot lot more respect, okay? I feel like there's someone who may have seen you as competition or maybe underestimated you, and I see them, you know, being maybe regretful for their way they treated you, or, you know, they might not even show that to you. I feel like they might keep that to themselves. They might keep that hidden, that actually, yeah, group 3 is actually, you know, pretty badass, you know, and I underestimated them, or I didn't see their full potential, but I can see it now, okay? And there's something about, you know, once you choose yourself, once you choose your freedom and choose to step into your power, others are going to be able to see this a lot more clearly. We do have the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Again, another tricky energy, very similar to the 5 of Wands, in that, you know, it can talk about being challenged, it can talk about competition. So I feel like, you know, these people here, they're putting up a barrier from like a flood barrier here. So I feel like you've had to put up boundaries, you've had to put up barriers. And so it's important that you withhold these boundaries, particularly from any energies who are trying to compete with you, trying to cause any sort of chaos. And that's why the energy of peace was coming through for you at the beginning, you know, in your pre-downloads, that you are able to harness the energy of peace. Maybe there's someone that's been quite disruptive around you that's like disturbed your peace in some way, and you've had to put the boundaries in. But you're moving on here with the Chariot card. You're saying, you know, I'm taking back my power, I'm moving on, I'm going after, you know, the sun, with the sunflower here, you know, you're following your passion, you're following your calling, and you're just getting on that chariot and you're doing it, you're moving. And the Chariot can also talk about willpower and confidence as well, you know, and the Emperor is a very confident energy. So I see you like really harnessing your confidence during this time, and that is going to open up new opportunities for you by stepping into your power fully and completely. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like this could be to do with your career within your working life, something that you have, you know, been putting a lot of diligence, a lot of time into. Yeah, very powerful. So what else do we have? Let's get some more messages here. What other opportunities are opening up for group 3, please? What other opportunities are opening up for group 3 during the Lionsgate portal? I just want to get another card here, and then we can tap into these without any interruptions. Okay, thank you. That one definitely wanted to come out. Okay, so we have Spirit Guide. Wow, beautiful. We have family. Oh, amazing. I feel like you're receiving a lot of access to like passed on loved ones. That's an energy that's coming through here. I feel like for some of you, maybe a passed on loved one is acting as your spirit guide, or they're just communicating to you, they're supporting you, they're protecting you, they're around you right now strongly at this time, and able to connect with that energy. Some of you may have come from group 3, because there was this energy from group 3 of connecting with passed on loved ones, and being able to do that. So that's just confirmation for some of you. Sorry if I said group 3, I meant group 2. And so there is this energy of you, you know, being able to connect with a passed on loved one, someone who, you know, was very dear to your heart here, who are currently in spirit. So that's really beautiful. We also have, I'm not going to pronounce that, but it basically says indecision, ego-based actions, and lifestyle change. Okay, so, you know, what's opening up for you here, opportunities here, is to make some sort of change when it comes to your lifestyle as well. I feel like you're being guided to do something differently than maybe you grew up doing. I feel like you're changing something in a way, you're going in a different direction. Again, a very similar energy all through each group today. You know, this energy of change, this energy of transition, this energy of transformation, which makes a lot of sense because the Lionsgate portal is opening up access to all these different energies. And I feel like a lot of us collectively are wanting change in some way. You know, we're wanting to break free from the mold, we're wanting to do something different, we're not wanting to do things the same way that our family have done things throughout the years. Okay, and so I see you harnessing the powerful energies from your family lineage, but doing it in a different way. So it's like you're joining both polarities and both dualities together. You know, you're taking the positive things from your ancestors, you know, the skills and the abilities and the gifts that have been passed down through your lineage. You're taking those, but you're doing it in a different way. You know, you're taking control of this and, you know, molding it into a way that is going to be unique and authentic to you. And maybe for some of you, this might include a lifestyle change as well. For some of you, you might be changing your location, or like maybe even your diet, your nutrition, something like that. Just doing something differently. Maybe, you know, being more constructive or more organized with your daily routine, maybe integrating like exercise and stuff like that, because I am being drawn to the emperor there is obviously very fit, you know, very muscular, very toned, and also these people doing like an arm wrestle, so there's an energy of strength coming through, of building strength. Some of you might be, you know, working out like I said, or maybe doing yoga, or, you know, doing more like flexibility stuff. I did hear some of you are going to be working on your balance, which is very interesting. And it does come from a form of yoga as well, because when we're doing yoga, we often have to have the energy of balance as well. So I feel like, you know, if you're wanting to do that, but some of you here are saying, I don't have good balance, there's something here about you being able to harness that balance, okay? And also there's an energy of, you know, being more decisive as well. So anything that you have been indecisive about in the past is going to change, and you're going to see things more clearly. You're going to be able to make decisions from more of a place of power and, you know, inner knowing and confidence as well. So let's see what is manifesting for you, and what manifestations are you aligning with? What manifestations is group 3 aligning with during this time of the energy of the Lionsgate portal, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we have here the full moon completion and culmination. We have astral travel, vital force, information, dream time, and soul travel. Oh my gosh, this is powerful. And you know what? The energies of you know, the Lionsgate portal and Sirius here aligning is really a potent time for us to be able to, you know, do all these you know, astral travel, you know, really harnessing those astral travel energies and abilities and capabilities here. So for some of you, you know, you're deepening your astral travel capabilities. For others of you, you're astral traveling for the first time, you know, really exploring things in your kind of like sleeping time. You know, when we go to sleep, our soul never sleeps. So our soul kind of like goes into the astral and does all sorts of different things, okay? But I see you, you know, being conscious of that and doing some exploration here when it comes to astral travel. And that makes a lot of sense here, because you have got the eagle, which is a very flighty energy. So it's this energy of you flying, you know, your soul flying, of you exploring things, really harnessing more your vital force, which makes a lot of sense with the emperor, you know, the force of your soul, the force of who you are, really asserting yourself, asserting your boundaries, asserting your wants, asserting your needs. And I feel like, you know, that's opening up like the doors of manifestation here, because you're seeing your worth, you're seeing your power, and, you know, you're not denying your power, you're not denying your ability to achieve and to be what it is you want to be, okay? There is an energy of completion coming through here with the full moon as well, and the full moon always talks to me about revelations and reveals. So I do feel like there's something that's going to be revealed to you as well, potentially something that was hidden. And it's interesting how we got the full moon and astral travel, so both are very nighttime cards. So there is something here about being still, being quiet, meditation at nighttime. I feel like strong activity at nighttime. So meditating at nighttime will be really powerful for you, like extra powerful for you. Maybe doing some guided meditations for whatever intention it is that you are wanting to set. I feel like this is going to like almost like magnify these abilities for you to be able to connect, to be able to, you know, astral travel, to be able to connect with your spirit guides, to be able to connect with passed on loved ones, to be able to tap into your power and your confidence more fully, and to also, you know, bring completions and to bring things full circle so that new things can begin for you. Okay, what's on the bottom of the deck here? We have mugwort and rite of passage. So you are going through some sort of rite of passage. This is really interesting. It's like you really have graduated here. You know, you've been through all the different stages of, you know, perfecting your skills, learning, progressing, and it's like you've made it here to the emperor status. You've made it here to this energy of knowing exactly what it is that you are doing, of being very having, you know, being very experienced, and also the energy of leadership. So I feel like you're stepping into some sort of leadership energy, taking control of something, taking charge of something, and everything that you have been through has been a rite of passage. It's almost like with the arm wrestling here, it's almost like you've been tested. It's almost like the universe has been testing you, or your higher self has been testing you here to see if you are ready. And you have been passing all of the tests. You've been passing it, you've been acing it. And now it's time to really step into this power and really harness this power. Wow. What a powerful message. I'm loving this. Okay, let's get into now some more manifestations you are aligning with here through this energy of the Alliance Gate portal. Group 3, please. Thank you. Okay. So we have here, we have dance, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through a dance. Very interesting. We also have past lives, release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So that's really interesting how I was like, you know, receiving that message about you taking parts from your ancestors, your lineage, about, you know, the positive parts, the skills, the gifts, the talents, you know, the knowledge, the deep wisdom here. And it's almost like you're doing this with your past lives as well. You're integrating things from your past lives and utilizing it to manifest your goals. I feel like, you know, you are manifesting abilities from your past lives, gifts from your past lives, wisdom from your past lives, which is going to help you to springboard you into some form of leadership here, into some form of taking charge of a situation, and just taking that higher responsibility. Okay. And there is something here about, you know, movement, like I was saying about, you know, you might start to work out or do exercise or even yoga or just move your body or stretch, you know, do stretching or something like that. There's something here about movement, moving your body, dancing, is going to be really helpful for you when it comes to your manifestations as well. For some of you, if you've been struggling with like mobility as well, I feel like this is energy of potentially like healing something here, because like I said at the beginning of your pre-downloads, with the energy of peace, and there was the energy of using this energy for healing. Okay, so you could potentially, you know, do some meditations here to help you heal. Now, I'm not a medical professional. Always see your medical professional, obviously, but aside from that, you know, we can always do things for ourselves. And, you know, meditation is a very, very powerful tool for healing. You know, I've healed so much myself, you know, with doing meditations and things like that. So yeah, that's really powerful, and that's just like a side message coming through there for you. We do have strength on the bottom of the deck. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. So like I said, you know, you're really utilizing your strength now. You're standing in your power. You're standing in your authority. You're standing in your authenticity, and you're using the strength, you know, that you have acquired to achieve your goals, to break through from something and also break free from something as well. Very interesting. Let's see. Can we get one more message here? One more message here about manifestations for group 3. We have the Air Guardian, shift your perception. Very interesting. We've got the Air Guardian, we've got the Eagle. So a similar energy coming through here. Shifting your perception about how your manifestations are going to come through is going to be really helpful for you. Not worrying too much about the details. You know, the Emperor is a very controlled energy, someone who likes to have control, someone who is very much in control. But, you know, the Emperor can, you know, go into that shadow side, because we all have duality, right? Positive and negative, you know. And so there's this energy here of not trying to control things too much. There is an energy here of allowing release to happen, allowing, you know, things to be more free and to be more less restricted. There is this energy coming through here. And so by releasing, you know, perceptions on how things should be, or how you should be doing things, or how things should unfold in a multitude of areas in your life, this is going to help free up the energy here when it comes to your manifestation. So I feel like this is just a bit of guidance that's coming through here when it comes to your manifestations, okay? And we do have Broken Arrow on the bottom of the deck, embrace the energy of peace. So that's very interesting how we did talk about peace at the beginning of your reading. So this is just confirmation here, you know, embody the energy of peace, particularly when it comes to anything that, you know, has been broken, whether it's a connection, a relationship, maybe things with family members, like difficult disagreements or conflicts or fallings out with family. You know, there's an energy here of coming back to peace, of like waving the white flag and saying, you know, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to keep doing this. I just want to bring peace to the situation, bring love to the situation so that we can move on. And I see you seeing something from a different perspective as well. So maybe like there's been a fallout with a family member, or a judgment of some sort with a family member, and you know, you're seeing it from a different perspective, or maybe vice versa, someone is seeing you from a different perspective. What else? Can we get some spiritual guidance here for group 3? Can we get some spiritual guidance for group 3? Thank you. We have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Beautiful. Just move these tarot cards. What else do we have? Oh, okay. We have I'm not going to pronounce that, but we have life force, express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. And this card did also want to come through as well. Yeah, Hilarion. Divine healing, yes. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So really, you know, astral travel, astral realm, full moon. Like I was saying, there's a strong supporting energy here when it comes to the astral realm. You know, you're really tapping into things that you can bring from the astral realm into your physical world. So maybe even healing as well. You know, focus on healing, particularly when it comes to, you know, nighttime as you're falling asleep. Speak positive affirmations about healing, whether you're wanting to heal your physical body, your emotional body, your heart, a family connection, a relationship, whatever it is you're wanting healing with. I feel like meditating with that around nighttime could be really beneficial for you, because I see you taking that energy into the astral and like magnifying it and transmuting anything that, you know, is bad for your health or is holding you back or weighing you down or you know, impacting your health negatively. I feel like you're using your physical body, your 3D self and your higher self are coming together on all different planes of realities, the physical world, the 3D world, and all different dimensions in the astral world, and you're all coming together to bring this divine healing through here, which is really, really beautiful. You're being guided to honor your sensitivity, to make sure that you're retreating so that you can recharge your energies, okay? Because I do see you having a lot of responsibilities coming through for you, particularly with the Emperor card, but it's really important that you keep things in balance here, okay? And that's going to be really helpful for you as well. And make sure that, you know, you are offering your support for others as well, because I feel like during this time, you know, you might have people reaching out to you, maybe people who, you know, you've not particularly got on well with, but they're reaching out for you for some sort of support, some sort of guidance. And I feel like you're being guided here to set boundaries with them, but be open to help them if you feel intuitively that's the right thing to do. Obviously, always use your own intuition. This is a general reading, so we all have different situations, so make sure that it's safe for you and resonates with you, okay? Also an energy here of life force, expressing your passion, you know, following what it is, your drive, you know, that's really important. And I do really being drawn here to, you know, all this green energy, the heart space, the heart chakra. I feel like by working on your sacral, it's going to help you when it comes to your heart. Some of you are really healing the heart as well during this time. What other spiritual guidance do we have for group 3, please? Thank you. We have a celebration coming through here. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Yeah. Look, you are, you know, you have graduated to Emperor status here. You know, you've been through all of the competitions like we've mentioned already. And it's time for you to celebrate your progress. It's time for you to celebrate, you know, your justice here. You know, you really deserve this. You deserve to be where you are. You deserve to be where you are going. We have channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Like, you know, huge confirmation here about healing. And like I said, I feel like you can help to heal others as well. And so there's an opportunity opening up for you here. And we have freedom. Yes, follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. And just coming right back to the beginning of your reading, your pre-download messages about freedom, which is a strong vibration of this Sirius energy here. And also we do have freedom with the Eagle card. So that's just confirmation here. More energy of the heart as well. Following your heart, opening your heart space, expanding your heart space is really going to help when it comes to healing healing and connections with others, and healing connections with yourself. So really beautiful messages here, group 3. I really hope that you have found this reading helpful. It's been helpful guidance, confirmations, clarities, and insights for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please drop a green heart emoji if this reading has resonated for you, or if this is your reading. I always love to know who you are and catch up with you. Also, feel free to comment how this reading has resonated for you. I always love to hear. I am open for personal and private readings, so if this is something you are feeling called to, you can find my website in the description box, where you can view all of the services that I currently offer and book with me directly there. I really look forward to connecting with you. Thank you so much for all of your energy exchanges via your likes, your comments, your subscribes, sharing my readings with your loved ones, your family members, your friends. You are truly, truly appreciated. I truly appreciate you so much, and I'm sending you so much love. I'm wishing you a wonderful 8/8 Lionsgate portal, full of expansion, full of healing, full of insights, full of clarity and downloads. Thank you so much for being here once more. We shall see you in our next reading. Take care. Bye.